If you're a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility and your machinery isn't working right, Grainger knows you need to understand what's wrong as soon as possible. So when a conveyor motor falters, Grainger offers diagnostic tools like calibration kits and multimeters to help you identify and fix the problem. With Grainger, you can be confident you have everything you need to keep your facility running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Save big during Labor Day at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, buy more to get up to an additional 20% off. Shop even more savings with 3 Stay Green 1 cubic foot vegetable and flower garden soil bags for $10. This Labor Day, take care of your home for less at Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Soil offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location. Select locations only. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Ooh. Hey, Brandy, you got a lot uglier.
Yeah, I cut my hair.
You started braiding the beard instead of the hair?
Yeah.
She's gonna hit me for saying that later.
I'm gonna try to get her or somebody to give me some braids while we're in Missouri.
Oh heck yeah. And you better take pictures of it. What was that? Were you down in Alabama when they did the pink thing?
No, that was Jefferson.
Was that Jefferson? Last year, right?
Was it? No, that wasn't last year, was it?
Or it might have been 2 years ago, but who knows?
Yeah,
No, 2 years ago would have been with me. I think 2 years ago was me, wasn't it? Or has it been that long since we were there?
I guess it was about 3 years ago or so. Good grief!
Oh my gosh, I need a real life, I guess. I don't
know. I quit trying to keep up. I mean, it's just
the days and the years keep blurring, and it's just like you look up and go, "Wait a second, I'm how old again?"
Hey, I ain't no kidding, man. I realized the other day that oh shit, I've got more days behind me than I do ahead of me.
Probably, yeah. The way I'm going, there is no telling. There's no telling, honestly. But then again, I'll be like my old man and look up and say, "Hey, you thought I was gonna be gone? Guess what? Hold my beer."
Yeah, that's what I've got planned.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Well, problem is though, he's got a loving child like me, and taking care of him and my mother. Making sure they're okay and taking care of.
Right.
My children have already looked at me and said, "Hey, you're going to home." No, you're going to a home. That's the exact word. My daughter's in England right now. She may be listening. She said, "You're going to a home." And me, that's what Abby said to me. My wife is down here, and I told her, and Abby told me, he said, "You're going to a home." Yeah. Yeah, you heard that right. I love my family, and they obviously love me.
See, that's when you look at them and you go, "Well, not if I send you to one first."
Problem is that they already know that's not going to happen. She brought me some cake. See, yay!
Oh, nice.
Somebody.
Yeah, y'all are celebrating a birthday around your place.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow, my mother turns 83 years old.
Man, that is awesome.
Yeah. Other than the fact that she's driving me absolutely batty.
Right.
She doesn't have quote unquote dementia, but at that age, they start forgetting a little bit. Obviously,
Yeah, I get a little confused. That's understandable. Yep. Hell, I'm starting to do it, and I'm not near that.
I can't pull together a complete sentence 3/4 of the time, so I know how she feels. But so we're gonna, and here in Texas, obviously tomorrow starts dove season. And I was telling Tex in the backstage there, that's the way we used to celebrate her birthday from the time I was like 7, 8 years old or whatever till I can remember. Her birthday, while the rock crusher, the pit, the stone pit out by our area was running and we had access to it, there were little ponds. We called them tanks, obviously. We had little tanks all over that sucker. Take the grate that went over the fire. We went out, did hot dogs, hamburgers. We fished, and we hunted dove. Waited for the dove to come in at the end of the day.
Water. They come in for that water,
Yep.
But I got something. We're doing. Well, we did we celebrated last week, but
Yeah.
33 years, man.
Yeah. I did the same thing this year.
Yeah,
Me and my
33
wife
years.
been together 33 years. Yep.
33 years. It's
And
crazy.
and then you look at her and say, how'd you put up with me that long, right?
Absolutely, she deserves a freaking Medal of Valor.
Oh yeah. I would say that to mine, but she'd actually take it for real and make me go out and get her a medal. So I'm not going to do it. No.
Well, I got to tell you, and I don't know if she can hear me or not, but I've actually.
Now she went back in there. I can talk all I want now.
No, I'm talking about my wife. I don't know. Sometimes she listens and sometimes she don't. But I'm seriously thinking about buying her a medal and having it in the bookcase.
You probably need to. You probably need to. John's out there. John, he's on 34 this year. Well, congratulations. Telling you, any two people that can put up with each other more than 5 years, I'll say, probably deserve medals in their own right nowadays. Because
I think she stayed with me long enough now that I'm worth more dead than I am alive, and she's just riding.
I already know I am, but and she's looked at me and says, "No, I don't want to train a new one."
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, hell, my parents have been with, like I said, my mom turns 83 tomorrow, my dad's 87, and they've been together 53 years. No, 68 was when they were married. So yeah, they've been together that long. 50.
They got married. They got married the year after I was born.
Yeah, they got married in March of 68. Years. Yeah,
57. Almost. Yeah, March what?
March 20. I want to say 20th, but I think it's 28th actually.
Yeah, because see, my birthday's the 16th.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so 56 years almost to the day.
Yeah. So that tells you how long they've been together.
No, I'm sorry, 57 years. 57 years. Yeah.
57 right now.
Yeah, 57 because I'm 58. So
yeah.
Okay. You know what? You know how many people, growing up, when as teenagers and stuff. I bet 9 out of 10 people, if you'd have asked, they didn't expect me to make it this far.
Oh, heck, dude, join the club. I mean, hell, when I went in the Army, I became a chemical guy, which, a chemical guy can go to any place in the Army, right? Everybody has an NBC NCO,
Right.
So where do I end up my first 8 years? Freaking infantry units at Fort Campbell. What do I end up doing? Going to Desert Shield, Desert Storm, getting out of there, going to not Bosnia, but to Somalia when I come back to the 187th later on. And then all of a sudden, bam, here I am in Germany. Yeah, finally I get a nice little sham unit. No, I get a medevac unit who gets deployed to every single thing that happens in Europe to include Bosnia, Kosovo, and Albania. Yay me.
Smokey says, I'm working on my 5th X.
Yeah. I always kid people when I was at the bars and say, hey, look, here's my future ex-wife.
I got to tell you, this is my second one. And and me and her both, if this ever goes south, I ain't doing it again.
No, hell no. I've already, she looked at me, because if we ever do, she gets half the retirement anyway, right off the bat, because that's just the way it is. That's the way the Army and the military does it. But I told her, I said, no, I'm not giving you half of my stuff and then you just take over everything. No, you're gonna have to deal with me if you're gonna get the money. Okay, you're gonna have to deal with me. But I wouldn't trade her for the world. Now I never said that though. Y'all never heard me say that. Yay! Yeah, Poncho. I know I'm not wearing the Texas hat because unfortunately I left it downstairs because I had it on yesterday for the first half of the game when I was watching it, and that's a whole nother rant for later on tonight when we do the first show of the ball pit. Yep. And I'll get that. But me and Don are going to talk about that and a lot about the state of the WWE. Yay. Since I just watched Clash in Paris too. Anyway. All right. So before we get going, we're going to go ahead and pay some bills real quick. And since you don't have as pretty a voice as Brandy, I'm just going to do the promo.
Are you ready to see what lies beneath the ever-thinning veil of the unknown? Book your craft now for the Crossing Realms Conference September 19th and 20th in Richmond, Missouri.
This is the future.
This unprecedented experience allows you to not only hear and interact with a cornucopia of highly respected researchers, scientists, and experiencers, it will shape the very foundations of your reality. You will lay witness to some of the best evidence collected in decades.
This is the future.
Be a part of history in the making. Get your tickets now at eventbrite.com. The Crossing Realms Conference, where the paranormal becomes normal.
When it comes to home insurance, Geico works for you. And since I'm the Geico Gecko, I'm here working for you too.
Hey, Gecko, can you record my voicemail greeting?
No problemo. You've reached the amazing Rita. She's probably busy right now teaching music theory to neighbourhood birds, or telling a total stranger how they can bundle home and car insurance with Geico to get the discounts they deserve. But rest assured, she'll get back to you once she's done brightening her little corner of the world. Did that sound all right?
Nailed it. No notes.
Let Geico work for you. Get more with Geico.
I'm here on the job site with Dale, who's a framing contractor.
Hey, good morning.
Dale traded up to Geico Commercial Auto Insurance for all his business vehicles. We're here where he needs us most.
Yep, they sure are.
We make it easy for him to save on all his insurance needs, all in one place, with coverage that fits his business and bottom line. Oh, I shouldn't have looked down.
It's all right.
We're so far up here.
Look at me. Take a deep breath.
Oh, I'm good. So good.
Get a commercial auto insurance quote today at geico.com and see how much you could save. Get more with Geico.
You notice I realized he did a great job on it, but I just want you to realize when I said, hey, I'm going to go and do this real quick, and I waited for a second to wait for you to see if you were going to say anything, and you were right in mid, boom, I hit it. I was like, oh, I nailed that perfectly.
Yeah, because I wasn't going to be a smart ass comment. I was actually going to tell you, if I disappear, have a little rumbly in the tumbly going. I'm just saying.
Oh, so gotcha. Understand.
Have
maybe,
a Winnie the Pooh situation going.
Okay, I had never heard it called that before, but okay, we'll go with that. All right. Well, today originally I'd already set up everything to do a shadow person type show, and unfortunately, when we were there on Blondes the other night, and I had help covering for Krista, all of a sudden we started talking, and guess what we ended up doing? We ended up doing that whole show on their show. So I had to go out and pull some more stuff together in the last day or so. I was like, man, this kind of stinks, but I made sure I went overseas this time. I was like, all right, I'm just going to go overseas. I'm going to find everything I can from overseas. Some of it, I will leave this on the majority of the time just because, but some of it, I can't quite explain, but a lot of it, I can explain really quick. So.
Right.
But needless to say, we're going to look at the first one real quick, okay? I'm going to bring that one up for you and read what was actually sent with this one, okay? It's called the Ghost Hug, okay? Mm-hmm. Here's a picture taken in December 1981. No doubt apparent ghost, quote unquote, and he did quote ghost, that was caused by the light. But the shape and image, the way it appears, seemed to have arms around me in a protective way. It was a bit spooky. So he's acknowledging it's probably a light, or she's acknowledging it's a light issue, okay? So.
Well, I appreciate that fact. Appreciate that fact. But I mean, I'm.
Yeah, it's smoke. I think it's.
I don't think it's smoke. I think it's steam. Look at the snow on the ground.
Well, it very well could be smoke, steam. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's a vapor of some sort, smoky vapor. Right. So, yeah, I mean, a ghost wearing a halter top. Well, I got to look at this one now. Wait a second. That's going to be a cold ghost in that situation, though.
Well, see now, if you look on the right side, the dark figure, the human shaped. I think that's a big cloaked Bigfoot right there on the right side of him.
Over here?
Yeah.
That very well could be. Wait a second. Let's take a look. I see eye shine.
Yeah. I think that's a cloaked Bigfoot standing there.
I don't know about that one either. There's a dragon over here.
Right.
Yeah, but at least the person that took it said, "Hey, I'm fairly certain this is what it is," but I wanted to let everybody else look at it and say, "Hey, that's kind of cool," and it
You
is
got
kind of
you got a UFO right above
yeah.
there.
I thought that was a street light, but you know what? I'll go with UFO. I'm good
Yeah,
with that because
we
we
got
don't
the
say
whole
UAP around this
whole
thing.
gambit here. One
Yeah,
thing we're missing is Dogman. That must be a Dogman on the back on the left. That's his eye shine back there.
we're gonna start. I swear, Nemo. We're really gonna start using that as our motto on the show. Pareidolia is a hella drug.
Yep. Well said, Nemo. Well said.
So yeah, I knew this one was going to go this way, but like I said, all my fun stuff was already done. So, but I thought it was kind of cool to look at, and it's from '81, and you can tell it's obviously a picture of a picture. So
Right.
you got a whole
I mean,
bunch of
it's a
things.
cool image,
Yeah,
but it is what it is. God,
and
I hate that.
like,
Why do I say that? I hate that saying worse than anything in the world.
because I got you hooked on it. Because it was
I guess so, because good God,
it,
man. I mean, it's
that was another saying in the army. As you don't like what I'm doing, it is what it is.
yep.
Just keep on rolling. So. But anyway, so we're pretty sure, yeah, that's some sort of steam slash smoke slash something. I don't know about the light portion that he's talking about, a light anomaly or whatever, but or some sort of glare. I think it's some sort of smoke. Honestly, I really do. Smoke or vapor.
Well,
Well,
I
that ends
think
that one. What?
if that's a flash, I mean,
Yeah, it's got to be a flash at that time of night. You would
yeah.
think, right?
So there you go.
It could be the
Smoke.
vapor off the breath of
Yeah,
the person taking it. So,
absolutely.
so anyway, we pretty much already done with that one. Yeah,
Oh,
now Roger, you're right.
we can also announce the interview that I've got coming up in a few weeks on my channel. Man, it is going to blow some people away.
Thanks for selling your car to Carvana. Here's your check.
Whoa, when did I get here?
What do you mean?
I swear it was just moments ago that I accepted a great offer from Carvana online. I must have time traveled to the future.
It was just moments ago. We do same-day pickup. Here's your check for that great offer.
It is the future.
It's the present and just the convenience of Carvana. Sorry to blow your mind.
It's all good. Happens all the time.
Sell your car the convenient way to
Carvana.
Pickup times may vary and fees may apply.
Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, hang on a second. We're gonna put that front and center. Then what we got?
I'm going to be interviewing an old boy that worked for the Texas prison system.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know that. I remember you talking about this one.
Yeah, he was he didn't just work for the Texas prison system. He was the executioner for 17 years.
And
he performed 176 executions.
Really?
Yep.
Man, that's got to hurt. Honestly, that got to hurt its psyche a little bit.
And so yeah, I'm having a one-on-one sit-down, face-to-face interview with him.
Cool. Outstanding. When's that going to be?
We're trying to schedule it. So I'll probably do the interview in the next week or two, but it's probably going to be at least a 2-parter, possibly a 3-parter. Yeah, I'm going to break it up into like 30-minute sections.
Okay.
But it's going to be like we're going to be sitting across from each other, and it's going to be like he hasn't decided if he wants to show his face yet. When I don't blame him. I told him, I told him, I don't, if I was you, I wouldn't.
No. Because somebody's going to pick up and just be stupid about it, really. They will.
Right. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But we're not going to be talking about, the details of we'll get into that a little bit, but it's more about the effects and the psychological aspect from his point of view and his family's point of view.
Yeah,
Stuff
definitely,
like that.
definitely.
So, yeah,
Okay,
it's going to be
that's cool. It
I'm
sounds like it's gonna be
really
an
looking
interesting
forward
one.
to this one.
Yeah, I bet. I've got something from Standing Stones. Hey, Standing Stones, if you want to share a photo, there's the email down below on the ticker there, and you can send it to me anytime you want. We need to block out. I always block out little kids' faces as much as possible.
Mhm.
If they're blurry to start with, I kind of leave them alone. But if you can see features of the child or anybody else, really, I will go through, and I usually that's where I do my little white circle because I did the blurring thing and it kind of freaked Brandy out because it made him look like Sloth from Goonies and such like that. So. Now, Grandizer, on the other hand, is hitting where it hurts. Okay, this is not funny. This is painful, and I'll be talking about that a little bit later on in the ball pit as well, because it's just funny how they can trade this guy away to quote unquote save money. They turn around and extend Deron Bland for $92 million. I'm like, what? What do you think? Never mind. I'm walking away. Okay, so we'll talk about that one later. Anywho, yeah, I'm leaving the hat on for the majority of stuff. So anyway, as we continue on though, we've got this next one. This was at Checkpoint Charlie, and I double checked to make sure this was quote unquote Checkpoint Charlie because I was worried about it at first. Now, I still got worries about it. Do not get me wrong. They are saying that this obviously over here is a face or something. That's all it says is quote unquote Checkpoint Charlie Ghost. Thanks for your interest in my photo. I took it in Berlin, Germany, Christmas 2004. The place was at the Checkpoint Charlie, the only road between the West and East Berlin. Well, 2004, technically it wasn't around, but East and West Berlin, that is. But the actual Checkpoint Charlie was still there. In memory of this fact, they have a similar point. They have 3 soldiers, one American, one French, one English, and they take pictures. So his wife obviously, and they took the picture. Later in the photos, I was surprised at the appearance of this man. I also surprised by the monitor on the camera is LCD. Well, first of all, I'm just gonna say it straight out. Your camera sucks right off the bat. Okay, because even in 2004 with a proper LCD camera, LCD screen camera, you're going to get a better picture than this, unless you got some sort of Parkinson's. And I know that people don't like to even say that word anymore, but you're going to be shaking. This thing is shaky at best. If you're talking about this one right here, yeah, no, sorry, it don't work like that.
It's a picture.
It's a picture inside that's coming through. Or as I was looking at it coming in here, it looks like somebody might have actually put it in there.
Yeah.
Because quite frankly, I could not figure out who the picture was. I went looking, trying to see if I could find pictures inside of Checkpoint Charlie. Okay. But I did want to double check it to make sure it was. And that's when I went and made sure that like these rafter areas, these overhangs and stuff actually matched up and the windows matched up. So it is something that looks like Checkpoint Charlie for sure. And I can honestly say at that time frame in 2004, I hadn't been there. I left in 2000. So they might have changed a little bit, but they didn't change very much about Checkpoint Charlie. And it was a tourist attraction at that point.
Right.
So I don't get what he's looking for. I'm hoping it's not that one picture, but I think it's what it is what he's calling attention to. Because it surprised the monitor on his camera's LCD, and if you see it, photos, try to see the photos in a different angle. You don't see anything at all. Yeah, that's because it's glaring through right there, and the light's hitting it properly. That's the only thing you can see. Your thoughts?
The portrait.
Exactly. Inside against the other wall, right?
Yeah, that or hanging outside. I don't.
Yeah,
Hell,
it could be on that window. It could be on that window. But the reason you look at it, see how you can see the outside of that. You don't see that on this one.
Right.
That's what makes me think somebody transposed that in.
Yeah, that's a real possibility too. Because if you look, see how it cuts off that window right above his head.
Mm-hmm. Cuts into that whole frame.
I think somebody put it in there, copy and paste, and Photoshop.
Yep, that's what I think they did too. So, yeah, I just I thought it'd be cool to see one that was from Checkpoint Charlie, but as I looked at it more, I was like, well, you're blurry. You don't know how to take a picture to save you. I mean, look at the lady right here. Her freaking. This is, I'm assuming, the wife. There's the American soldier. There's the French soldier. This is supposed to be the British soldier, but that's not a British soldier. Okay.
Right.
That's a Russian soldier is who that is. That girl right there.
Hmm.
So, but either way, have at it, guys. That's all I can tell you. Have at it.
Right.
Because that one's just straight out FUBAR. And if you guys know what that is, you know what we're talking about. Got it.
Now we could almost draw a red circle around the whole picture.
Oh yeah. Because I mean, but hey, you know what? It got out there and it got put on WordPress. So but they don't really look for fakes. They literally somebody submits it to them. Hey, that's cool. We'll throw it out there and let everybody else decide. Type thing.
Right.
So anyway, let's see. Granddad faced in question either looks like one Malcolm McDowell, the actor, or two Doe from the Heaven Gates. I thought about the Heaven's Gate cult too the first time I looked at it. That was the first thing I thought of. I think this guy's got too much hair for that, though. Really, I think he's got a little bit too much hair up there. The other guy was a little bit closer, but who knows? That'd be really bad if somebody superimposed Doe from Heaven's Gate.
Oh, I know, right?
Wow,
he did come back.
Yeah, okay. All right, now we got some Brazil ghosts. Now these, you see, I keep leaving my stuff on because this one was after my proverbial wad was shot on Friday night. I had to go do some begging. All right, beg, borrowing, and stealing just to find something worth crap. These next two are Brazilian ghosts. Okay, I'm gonna zoom it in and let you look at it, and y'all can study it for a second while I read to you, my good friends. This is the Brazil ghost. This is from the person sending in. I lived in the city of Santos in Brazil. The photos were taken recently, March 10th and 12th, by a friend in the mobile. Now they didn't tell me what year, obviously, but March 10th and 12th, and a friend of mine on mobile phone without flash. Okay, inside of the house where my father and my grandfather lived years ago. My father died in 1981. Grandfather died in 1951. The house is situated in the city of I'm going to try and pronounce it, Ilhabela, in the state of Sao Paulo, Brazil. That's where my father and my grandfather and I were born. After my father's death, my sister and I became owners of the house. The photos show unclear images. When the photos were taken, there was nobody inside the house but the person who took the photo and a friend of his. There are young men. They are young men, totally different from the images shown. My sister and others say the images look like my father, the man dressed in the white shirt, and my grandfather with the dark clothes. And we'll get to that second one in a second. I'm not sure about it because I don't believe in ghosts. I was not present when the photos were taken, but I think the two people who were in the house are credible. They assure me that they aren't joking about it. They weren't hoaxing it. They saw the pictures just after they were taken, and it could be a trick made. So it could be a trick made by them. Okay, so he's allowing for us to see some sort of trickery, shall we say? Because that one and that one, that's the two. I immediately went to motion blur. Obviously, that one right there, straight out.
That one's motion blur all day long. The second one,
yeah. This one's a little bit more weird. Yeah, I thought the same thing with this one, but you don't see apparition figures full color with full color hat and everything. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go with Photoshop on this one.
Yeah, I was thinking that because look at that. Why are we getting this shadow on his hat that's facing us? And the face looks like a portrait of a guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, I they might at least I'm finding people that are actually saying, "Hey, this could easily be this," but what do y'all think? Type
Right.
thing,
Right.
especially on WordPress. I mean, if these were out on Facebook, whoever posted them would be absolutely tearing it up. That this is absolutely 100% true. It came from Brazil and they live in South America or something, you know, or they live in South Africa, like they did with the Getty footprints the other time. Anyway, actually, yeah, John, I thought the same thing when I saw this. He needed a little bit bigger nose. If he had a little bit bigger nose, I'd have said Snuffy Smith all day long. And for you young people, that's a comic strip, okay? Just let you know that. Barney Google and Snuffy Smith. Did you ever see who Barney Google was?
No, I don't remember that.
I don't remember Barney Google actually being in the actual strip, but it said Barney Google and Snuffy Smith. Imagine that crap, huh? Anywho, so moving on. This is the poster ghoster. This is what it's called, poster ghoster. Okay. I did not take care of anybody's stuff because they're in front of a poster. And once again, I think we're dealing with some sort of light thing going on here.
Okay, so Barney Google was the guy with the top hat or the bowler.
Really?
Yeah.
Never even heard him call him Barney, though. Okay, this one I took a picture of my friends in the Barcelona metro, and it really seems like this ghost took place, like a ghost took the place of a guy on an ad. Is this explanation? I'm glad to discover it. I just want to know if there's an explanation for it. Well, this is where they're talking, obviously. I think it's a Flash issue. I really do. I think it's a Flash issue, and that's an actual that poster that she's got right there, that advertisement is like a billboard, shall we say? You know, at a movie theater.
To me, it looks like the guy from Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, freaking Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
It might be. Can't tell him, but you know, I think the flash and the lighting with a plexiglass cover over the top of it kind of messed this one up.
Yeah.
So definitely not no ghost that I could tell. I don't see anything paranormal with it. It is a cool effect right here. Don't get me wrong, and one we haven't seen a whole hell of a lot of.
Right.
Because that angle, that's got to be what it is. I don't foresee them having a whole lot of paranormal activity in the Madrid metro stations. I could be wrong though.
With Robinhood, not only can you trade individual stocks and ETFs, you can also seamlessly buy and sell crypto at low costs. Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.
Lowe's knows that no matter your paint project, saving is at the top of your list. That's why when you shop today, you can buy one, get one free. Select Valspar and HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams. One coat coverage interior paints via rebate. Shop these deals in-store or online today at Lowe's. We help, you save. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See sales associate for details. Offer valid 8/21 through 9/3.
Roger says that looks like a chimp. Let's see. I can kind of see it, I guess. Nose right there. Still got eye shine. We got eye shine. It's cloaked Bigfoot. Got it. Cloaked Bigfoot.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna back out of that one and get away from it right now because that one, like I said, I told y'all I was grabbing the straws after shooting my wad Friday night, and I had to go quickly yesterday to find stuff.
Well, I'm gonna make this easy. I got a picture of my own.
Oh, bring it up. Hang on. I'm gonna bring that one on. Get it up there. Let me see it. That's not the one I want to see.
That's Barney.
Where's the red circle? Yeah, but he was in very little of the actual comic strips. Very few of them. He must have been early on.
Riding Sparkplug.
Riding Sparkplug. Is that what the name of that horse was?
Yep.
Hey, tell you guys though, honestly, that is one of the better freaking comic strips. If you ever get a chance to actually see a real newspaper again, go read it. I don't remember we're ever going to see a freaking a newspaper ever again. Really, I mean they're out there, but so few and far between now. Most of them are just doing Sunday episodes.
I stopped at the store yesterday on the way to work, and I almost bought one just because.
Just to read it.
Yeah.
Red Velvet. Okay. Yeah, I used to love to get the Sunday papers because the Sunday paper had the full colored comics,
and
it had all the great classifieds in it, and the sports section was big and stupid. I mean, it was a good read. It was a day's worth of reading just to get through the dang thing.
Right.
Oh yeah, Family Circus was another one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Always a great one to follow. Okay, so now I digress again. This one is they call it the horse ghost. I got no information. They literally had no information on this. Okay, but this one actually intrigued me. In fact, I'm going to pull that off because it's got redness on it. We've got redness to help point it out. All right, I won't tell you it's a circle, but it's not a circle. But anyway.
Oh, it's a red square.
Red square. Pareidolia is a hell of a drug. It's a hell of a drug. But this is something, I don't know if it's really pareidolia or not.
See, I like this picture.
Yeah.
Because it's different.
Yeah. Look how little that thing is.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Whoever took it is either shaking to death or is full-blown motion and he's not ready for anything. He's probably trying to take a picture of the actual horses as they go back and forth. But if you back out, I bet money he's shaking, and this is probably a crop, more than likely, cropping an enlargement. But as you look at this thing down there, I don't know what could be walking on two legs back there. Not at that size.
And we're talking brownie, elf.
Yeah.
Some type of fae.
Yeah, I'm thinking something small.
Yeah.
Goblin. It ain't no dwarf. It ain't no child.
Little person.
It ain't no little person at all, because I guess you can't say dwarf or midget no more.
Yeah.
That'll probably get me canceled as well. Anyway, actually, John, that's the first thing I thought. Dobby from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It has the same head look and everything as that house elf. I mean, it's definitely not. It's not photoshopped in. I can tell that because you can zoom in. Even at this shakiness, there's nothing to even suggest, unless they happen to put this red square directly over every bit of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you see, whoever drew this didn't even know how to draw the red squares very well. He's all off and stuff. He's just ding, 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 done. Hey, just a heads up, guys. There are ways to do a square without drawing 4 individual lines. All right, just give you a heads up.
Yeah. It's called a square, and you just.
But it doesn't. Yeah, exactly. And I thought it was a good catch. It really looks like a good catch to me. And it looks like over here to the side, there might be something else starting to work over here.
Yeah, maybe.
Did they catch something residual maybe through there? I don't know. Gary's right. The head's way too big for the body. I mean, what it kind of looks like? It kind of looks like the way the aliens are drawn on a smaller scale. Most of the grays, it looks like a smaller scale gray, honestly.
Well, and there's a big black dinosaur way down at the end of the
here.
Quarter. Yeah, see that big black dinosaur right there?
I wasn't going to go that far, but okay, cool. Well, this is the light monster right here. This is the light dragon about to attack too.
Yeah, yeah.
I obviously you see how these daggum street lamps are blurred and such. Those
Oh,
just
yeah.
have to be that has to be the ones down there are on for whatever reason. So,
Right.
what time of day this was probably early morning or just at dusk, one of the two. I can't tell for sure, and I don't know where it's at because, like I said, we had no information. Yeah, and Nemo's right. The cops don't notice it. Those mounted policemen do not notice that at all. And this one's it's like going right between these two.
Yeah.
I can't tell what it is. I won't
Yeah.
say it's fake, and I don't know what it is either. It's just it's 2 foot tall max.
Yeah. It's interesting for sure.
Yeah, this is by far the best one I think I found, and I thought I got to bring it up just to look at it.
Oh yeah.
And and I can find no evidence of tampering other than they cut it and enlarged it because, and well, whoever took it sucks at photographing too. So,
Right.
okay, guys, when you go out, make sure framing. Learn how to frame the photo. Actually, I tell people don't just take it and pop. Don't even frame. Just pop. But you need to have at least decent speed shutters to catch something, especially if you're dealing with motion. So anyway, yeah, I gotta say it's a decent catch for right now, just with what I have.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
All right, what was my next one? Let's see. I'm already up to 6. Ooh, we're at 7 now. 7 is a moonlight ghost. Let's see. Which one was this one? Okay, this one caught me a little bit more off guard. Okay. I did not do her because I wanted you to see the faces as well. Okay. On the moonlight ghost, for the person sent it in, I'm sending a picture of my friend with interesting optical effect. They think that this photo is of a ghost, but I many times tried to explain its physical optical methodology, and because I believe only the power of science, because she's trying to explain it away right away, whoever took it, right? There's no date on it. There's no anything like that. But as you look close, everything kind of matches up with her.
Yeah.
Except for when you get here, that's shadow. And she's literally over here. I mean, there's something so wrong with this picture being taken or with wherever they're at. The glare from something is causing massive lens flares.
Yeah.
Is what it is. No granddads or I haven't, but the Joker has. At least Jack Nicholson's Joker did. But anyway, yeah, and as I look at it, I'm like, you see up here, you see these different things going along here. I don't know what she's up against because you got a tree here. It's got to be a mural, is what I'm thinking. It can't be out on a lake, do you think?
Yeah. See, I think it's I'm. Hang on. Let me.
You want me to bring it back in?
Man, that's hard to tell if that's water behind her or she's standing on the beach.
Well, this here kind of makes it look like that, but this right here,
it looks
that
like
looks
a
like a
wall.
mural. Yeah, that's a wall.
Yeah.
And as
see,
I zoom in, I'm guessing this is all mural behind her. To include this part down here where it looks like beach.
Yeah, I think that's very possible. It's weird that the only clear thing is the tree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Which makes me think it's a prop or part of the walk that they're on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but either way, it's definitely. I'm with that person though. It's definitely lens flare. There's no way because you can see. Look, her hand even makes the same motion as it was over here and such. The hair you can see right here, and the only thing that would throw you a little bit off is this up here, and that's only because it's the shadow of it. You see how I know what it is. There's a light back there that's shining on this part of the wall.
Mm.
There's a light there, and it's causing a dual refraction. The lights are hitting each other from the flash and that.
There you go.
So yeah, now I see what it is. Easy done. Yeah, you can see the shadow from the tree against the wall there too. You're right, Roger, or Bristol. Sorry. So yeah, it's definitely a lens flare. So okay, never mind. I feel so depressed today. Next one. This one was interesting to me too because I couldn't really do a whole lot. It looks almost like something spray painted on it, but the this one says it's called a bathroom ghost, and from the person that sent it in, it said that I've been capturing ghost spirit images in my photos for several years. It's not just by chance because I'm seeing them in my LCD screen on the camera or otherwise sensing them as they are close by. Okay, so she it is already predetermined that she's going to see ghosts right off the bat. I have sent you this picture. Took it at allegedly haunted cafe restaurant at Old Walton in Nazi, Essex. I do not. I'm reading this verbatim. I'm swear my gray matter is going to go away. I do not photos for a living. I am an alarm engineer. Okay, got it.
All right. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's the spray painting tool with Photoshop.
Well, yeah, doesn't it look like a spray paint job?
Yeah,
it looks like just a can of spray paint. Now, I cannot see. There's no shadows from it at all, and quite frankly, I bet money that this is on the lens.
Either that or it's literally the spray paint tool from Photoshop.
Oh, for spray painting? Yeah, it could be. It very well could be. Oh, here we go. Here's a copyright by this guy. He's got a copyright from 2009 in England. Oops. Anyway. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, guy. This is not. I don't know what they're trying to do here. I mean, maybe they're trying to make it look like it's a person and a child.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I just can't. I can't understand the coloring. I can't understand anything because, quite frankly, like I said, it looks like it's up on the actual lens almost.
Yeah.
Even if it was mist of some sort, being away from the lens, you'd get some sort of clarity on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Nemo toothpaste smear. It's a toothpaste smear. It could easily be that real quick, like.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm keeping the hat on for that one as well.
Absolutely.
I'm glad I got a bunch of these this time. I figured I was going to end up having to fight them through, but anyway, this has been too easy so far. Because I don't, guys, I go out and I see it looks cool, I'll download it, and I won't touch it until we're actually here. So, I'm leaving my hat on. That's a tinfoil. All right, here we go. Hey, SoCal, how you doing? This one was a little interesting. This one right here is called the Skull Ghost, okay? This is from a person who sent it in, and they're from Croatia, so they actually apologize for their bad English right off the bat. This is the 14th of March, 2008. It was his 18th birthday. He celebrated in an old community center. The next day, he looked at the pictures and found something strange in the picture. He took a picture of his two buddies with a mobile phone, and it was a Sony Ericsson model K750i. Okay, well, that's cool. You actually know the full thing. This is 2008, so yeah, I can see you blurring it up with a cell phone a little bit, but not to that extent. The picture is not in high quality, but it can be. You can see a skeletal face over their heads. We studied it on the net and have come to know that this is a ghost. They come to know this is a ghost. He said he's sorry for the bad English. I say that, but it's still hard to read sometimes when they type. I don't see it that way. What do you see? Two guys partying?
With Robinhood, not only can you trade individual stocks and ETFs, you can also seamlessly buy and sell crypto at low costs, Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.
This Labor Day at Lowe's, shop member-only doorbuster deals for a limited time. Save $50 on an Ego string trimmer, now $169. Plus, get 50% off select Holland pavers. Not a rewards member? Sign up for free today. But hurry, Labor Day doorbuster deals won't last long. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 9/1 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Hey, Mickey.
Hi, Mickey.
I don't know up here even what that could be. There's something there between them and that wall back there, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's somebody just popped up behind the picture photobombing them or what.
Or somebody, look at where this guy's shoulder is. Wrong way. Back up. Get over there. This guy, look where this guy's shoulder is right here.
Yeah.
Okay. And where this looks like this could easily be a shoulder right here. So somebody walking behind them.
Yeah.
It could be any one of 100 things, but it's definitely, I don't see no skull. I really don't see any skull at all. What does everybody else think out there?
I see where they took out a face of that, but like we're going right back to pareidolia again.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a heck of a drug type thing. You know, I mean, it just, yeah, I could see it, but like I said, the shoulders just line up too much up there, and it just makes me think that somebody's walking behind them when they took the picture. And in this case, with this older model of a cell phone, motion blur is going to make it look almost translucent anyway, especially if the guy's walking in any kind of speed. So, yeah, granddad, yeah, maybe somebody walking and they're caught mid-turn. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's definitely. I just don't think it's pareidolia, or I don't think it's a skull in any way, shape, or form.
No,
so I don't believe it to be a ghost. All right, so we chunked that one away too. Yay! I'm hitting good today. Okay. All right, this is a ghosts in the field. The person, I'm making sure I'm saying the right one, but here we go. 10. No, it's the ghostly waiter. This is the ghostly waiter one. This from a person sending in. The picture was taken at our graduation party. What graduation? I don't know. There's no year. There's no nothing, and they're old people. I don't know what they're graduating. My friends and I were very first to enter the room, and that picture was taken by my friend. There was clearly nobody close to us. No standing, transparent guy. All right, guys. We're going to say overlay all day long on this bad boy. And you know why I'm saying overlay or double exposure, I should say? Because part of him goes into her hair right here.
Well, not only that, the woman at the back of the table almost has the same effect.
Yeah, and she's just looking around the centerpiece.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do believe this is a double exposure. Something happened with however they took it. Judging from what I'm seeing here, I don't know if it's actually film or, I mean, I see pixelation, but it could have been from digitizing. But I don't know if it's film or not. I mean, I just don't.
Right.
And it could have just been a glitch and something overlapped, whatever the case might be. If I knew it was a print, I would say immediately that it was definitely a double exposure.
It looks more like a Christmas party than it does a graduation party.
Yeah, I don't know what graduation this would be. I mean, because like I said, things are just not right with it. The write up isn't good. And what graduation you're going to have? I wish they'd have served wine at our graduation or my graduation. They'd have served that. I'd have been a happy camper for a while.
Right.
But no, sorry. That's a straight out double exposure to me. So let's see. Well, I'm trying to watch outside there too. Watch the stuff. Congratulations on your graduation. Yeah, here's a beer. Have a nice day. Let's go to work. That's what I got told after graduation. Dad looks at me and says, "Hey, we're gonna have a beer. All right, hey, we got to go to Fort Worth to help build the floor." Okay, here we go. But anywho, all right, now we're gonna go into the field. We got another red square. Got another red square. All right, this one, I got two of these here. Then one of them's a zoom in, and this is North Yorkshire Moors, is what it is. And they took this picture, and when they got home on the PC after they took these pictures while they were up there, this was in 2009, it looks like. And she was going through, and this guy's girlfriend grabbed his hand and said, "Stop!" And they zoomed in on the center left because she saw it. And I'll just let y'all look and see what y'all think.
Paradoya.
I think so. Right there, looking at it at first, because especially this one,
Yeah,
it could easily be pareidolia. Easily.
I think that's what it is all day long.
Yeah.
Because if you wanted to play that game, you could pick all kinds of stuff out of this picture.
Yeah, I mean, because all the way over here, you got that right there.
Yeah.
But when you look at this, is the second one.
No.
I was like, wait a second, it's not even the same look. Zooming in on this, there is no way. Well, I guess it could be, but you're not going to go from this to this by enhancement.
No.
That's a totally different picture, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Can I see the stuff in the back? I guess you can see a little bit, but you can't get to that level of clarity from that picture. That's impossible unless, like I said, they took the actual picture before that last one. And no, sorry. It just don't work like that. It don't work like that. I don't. Yeah, no. I don't know what else to say about it other than this looks honestly photoshopped in. 100% looks photoshopped in. But this other one, October 4th of 2009. I don't see how you get that out of it. Okay, you got this. I'm trying to match up too. I'm trying to match up little spots here. That. Then we go to the next one. And you can't see anymore past that. And I think they're missing something here as well. You see the little edge, but I think there was something else there. And you got more up here. But once again, they cut it off here, so you can't really match everything up. Yep, nope. Done. Out of here. Hey, there you go, SoCal. The cloak's got Sasquatch with them hips.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it very well could be an AI generated SoCal. It very well could be. But either way, we know it's not a paranormal event or anything. So.
Right.
Yay. Here we go again. Let's see. This is the wedding ghost coming up here. Okay. The wedding ghost. I think this is a little bit of a pareidolia / double exposure as well because of the age of the photo to start with.
Mm-hmm.
But for many years, it was puzzling to what it might be. Here I am as a bridesmaid, the small one. She's a little girl. And beside me is what I feel is a girl looking at another girl at my aunt and uncle's wedding. The church is the Church Aston in Newport, Shropshire. Obviously, we're in England again. And I remember very distinctly feeling sad, cold, and would not move. The quote-unquote ghost in the white figure is the white figure standing with a veil over her head. Okay, I can see that too. And it would indicate, which would indicate a period where she lived, 1887-ish. I don't know how that would indicate what period she lived at by her having a veil. But I noticed while I was looking around the graveyard, there was no angels or headstones. Although I noticed that there were 3 graves of children that had died a year apart from each other.
Why are you doing a wedding in a graveyard?
That I don't know. Now, don't get me wrong. This is the church, so it's probably those old English churches had their own cemeteries.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but I wouldn't be taking pictures in it for sure. So I'm going to zoom into this thing over here. Now, I still think it's probably pareidolia / a lens flare of some sort.
Yeah, I'm camera anomaly and pareidolia. Absolutely. Yeah.
Because, I mean, I would like to have seen a couple of more pictures in the same realm, but obviously they weren't searching for anything at that time. So they wouldn't have thought to do that. But if the little girl was scared, if the little girl was having an issue, I don't know.
Well, one, I think you need to fire your wedding photographer.
Well, I don't know if this was them or just one of the friends or whatever. I don't know for sure on that one. Because, I mean, you got somebody here, too, and these people are not really set to really take a picture anyway. I think somebody snapped a photo is what happened. Yeah. I'm trying to look for that cloaked Bigfoot back there, though, because...
oh, it's right there.
John said back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right back here? Right back here?
Yep.
Man, I tell you, we're finding more Bigfoot this time than I've found on any of my photos, okay?
I'm here on the job site with Dale, who's a framing contractor.
Hey, good morning.
Dale traded up to Geico Commercial Auto Insurance for all his business vehicles. We're here where he needs us most.
Yep, they sure are.
We make it easy for him to save on all his insurance needs, all in one place, with coverage that fits his business and bottom line. Oh, I shouldn't have looked down.
It's all right.
We're so far up here.
Look at me. Take a deep breath.
Oh, I'm good. So good.
Get a commercial auto insurance quote today at geico.com and see how much you could save. Get more with Geico.
I don't know about this stuff anymore. Kind of drive me crazy. Anywho, all right. So we'll move along with this one. And yay, me again. Let's see. Do I have it? Oh, this is going to be the last one. Yay. Thank God. This has been painful, actually. Let's see here. This is the hotel ghost. This one kind of got me a little weird feeling about it or whatever. I really don't know per se if this, and let me see if I can get a friend and I were staying in a hotel room, Edinburgh last September, doesn't give me a year again. I'm a brunette and the ghost is fair, quote unquote. Okay. I know where they're zooming in at and what they're looking at is this right here. Right. Okay. Here's my question though. I can't tell what this is.
Yeah, and we don't know what floor they're on.
But I still don't know what this one is. They're looking here. This could be any one of 100 things. I mean, it could be a reflection of a
orange thing could be a sticker on the window is what it looks like.
But that sticker on the window is on the inside then going over the daggum wood.
No, what I'm saying, it's on the outside of the window.
But why would it cover the wood on the inside then? See what I'm saying? It actually covers that wood. I can't tell what it is. That's what I was trying to say because I couldn't tell what it was. I don't believe this is actually a ghost. It actually looks like a portrait that's being reflected in the window.
Yeah.
Because that looks like a painting. It really does. It looks like a painting.
Right.
So I think it's probably over here somewhere, and it's being reflected from the angle of the window.
Yep.
And between that, but this threw me more off than anything. That little orange sphere. I won't call it an orb because I don't think it's an orb. I just don't know what it is per se, and because it could be a lens flare, I guess, but I don't think I've ever seen a lens flare look like that.
Right.
And I'd have been with you though, and I said it was on the outside originally, but it covers the wood on the inside or the framing.
Right.
But it doesn't make it go away. It just kind of covers it. I'm like, okay, so what is that then? I don't know, but I still don't think there's anything paranormal per se with this. Because if you back out, you can see it's at a distinct angle, and there could easily be a photo or a portrait over on this wall.
Right.
Now, it's a hotel. You know those I do. They like to throw portraits everywhere. Never can tell.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I just these this week have been one of the most challenging weeks that I've had here. Now, don't get me wrong. I could have gone out easily and gone all over Facebook and got some decent stuff to play with or whatever. but I wanted to stick with Europe, and we've done so much European pictures, so many European pictures on this show. It's hard not to repeat them sometimes, and I was trying not to repeat anything. But some of these, after you get past the ones without repeating them, you're just like, why is that even up there? Why is
Right.
that even being considered? Why are you people even looking at this?
Yeah.
I mean, any layman's eyes can see some of this stuff, you know? So, alas, I had time to fill. I filled it. I even
Yep.
brought Tex in to help me fill it.
That's it.
I'm pulling that crap off the daggum thing right now. God, it's just been it was that hard this week for whatever reason, and I thought I was doing good with that shadow person one, and we did great with it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It took up an hour and a half of us on that show. You know, I mean, but this one, I got 14 photos. I could have discounted every one of them without thinking
absolutely.
twice.
Absolutely.
But they're out there, and
Yep.
now they're starting to redo that loop around. And Ristle's out there. Ristle knows what I'm talking about. These different groups on Facebook, especially, you'll have one person or one entity or whatever. He'll put out this picture here and put it across several of them. Then
Right.
another entity grabs it and he goes out there and does the same thing. And it's just a nonstop.
Just recycle.
Oh yeah. And then you get away from them and they stop it for a while, or they'll put out other stuff. But 6 months later, here comes those same photos all back out again.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. It's just some of those things that I can't wait until we need to sit down and do some evidence like we get. You know, when we get evidence, we try to do that immediately.
Right.
That tells you how much evidence you actually get when you're really doing these investigations, honestly.
Yeah.
You get one or two things and you get a good EVP or something, or you get a good picture or something, and you go over it and you're done. You'll do 96 hours of investigation to have 3 minutes worth of evidence.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
If you're lucky. So, yeah, a lot of the same. Yeah, Mickey's right. It never ends. A lot of the same photos. They'll just keep getting rehashed. If I ever see anybody use those,
I love these people that go out every time they do boots on the ground.
Oh, give me a break.
And they walk around for an hour and everything that makes a noise or whatever is, it's like, come on.
Don't get me started on that one. You and me know about one person that I had that issue with, and ooh man, now you're gonna get me going on that one. Okay, that's for another time, another place, and not in mixed company. Okay, but anyway, there's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of quote unquote researchers that aren't boots on the ground. I've tried to do researching around here, you know, obviously, and I've actually tried to help a couple of people that had issues that they had, and then go in there only to find out they're absolutely you know what crazy.
Yeah,
I hate to say it like that, but that's just a plain and simple fact. Even the people that they know are coming in and saying, "We don't know what you're talking about. We don't know what there's going on here." You know, and we're like, "Hey, you know, she'd give me pictures, but they look like her." So I don't know what she wants me to see.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being with us today. I have had fun. Tex has to go do Selena's show, and I have to begin to get ready for me and Donnie. We will be doing a simulcast, 9:30 Central Time, 10:30 Eastern. The Ball Pit. It'll be here and on the new Ball Pit channel, and we will have a fun time. We're going to talk about some football. We're going to talk about sports in general, and we're going to talk about the state of the WWE, especially after the Clash in Paris today. So.
Yeah, Selena's got River Morris on today as a.
I saw that. I was like, "Ooh, this!" I might actually tune in and listen to it for a few minutes. That way, you know me, I don't listen to anybody's stuff anymore.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make that show or just get it started. I don't know what I'm.
Yeah, you sound like you're ready to go to sleep and stay in certain areas.
I don't feel good at all.
I hadn't either. Like I said, I told you before the show. I mean, it's been something since Thursday or Friday, I guess it was. That it's been. Blah. all weekend long. And then, of course, Texas yesterday and the Longhorns just made it even worse.
Right.
Oh, we're going to do that, Nemo. I'm going to complain about the Cowboys. You can get ready for that one. It's coming. Anyway, so any parting words, Tex?
Oh, somebody asked about what the name that critter was this week. Well,
we find out tomorrow.
Yeah, find out tomorrow.
Yeah. I had to ask about it because I guessed wrong too. So
it's well, I think a lot of people, including yourself, I think you second guessed yourself.
I did 100% because there was one part of it that I was like, it's a little iffy there. Hang on a second, because I'll just say it this way: think long, think wrong. How's that?
Yep.
But anywho, until then, ladies and gentlemen, see y'all 7:00 for Selena and 9:30 for me. Y'all have fun.
Later.